A very good morning, children. How are you all? You're really doing good. So, I hope you all saw the video of the Emperor's new clothes yesterday. So, today we'll see the next part of the lesson. So, before that, we'll see what we have actually seen in the last class. Many years ago, there was an emperor. Okay, so he was very fond of clothes. He liked clothes very much, so he spent lot of money in buying new clothes. Okay, so those who comes to him to make new clothes, and also he used to give them a lot of money so that they can make new clothes. So one day what happened, two weavers came to the kingdom, okay, to his court, and they said that they can weave the most beautiful cloth in the world. So the cloth is also very special. It's not an ordinary cloth. It's a very special cloth, that the cloth cannot be seen by anybody who is a fool. Only the wise men can see the cloth, and the fools cannot see the cloth. So that's why immediately king had a thought in his mind, and the thought was that if he had that cloth in his kingdom, he can easily guess he can easily know who is a wise man and also who is a fool. So he thought that that's a really very good thing to have. So immediately he said that he want that particular cloth, and also he said that you just say in my court and make the cloth for me. So whatever the money you want to have, I will give you. Okay, so he gave them a lot of money and asked them to start the work immediately. You know what they asked? They asked for gold, purest gold, and also gold thread especially, and also they asked for pure silk, finest silk of that particular country. So king gave them whatever the thing which is required for the weaver. So he gave them nice gold thread, he gave them nice silk thread, whatnot. So everything he gave them and asked them to start the work immediately. So after some days, king wanted to know what actually these people are doing. So, and he thought to go and look at the cloth, but he thought that what if he doesn't see it? He can't see that. So immediately he thought of who's the wisest person in my kingdom. Unfortunately, it was prime minister who has come into his mind. So he called his minister, who is an old man and also is a very wise man who gives a lot of suggestions to the king. He called him and said that you go and see what the weavers are doing, and also see what kind of cloth they are making. So wise man, the wise minister, he went into the room of the weavers, and before going there, he was in a shock. What if he cannot see the cloth? What if he's not able to see the cloth? So he has all these things in mind, and one of the weaver came there and said that, sir, please come in, look at the cloth. So he went into the cloth, but actually there was no cloth, because these weavers, they were just pretending to work on the looms. You know what is a loom? So they were only pretending, they were only acting that they're working on the looms, but they are not doing anything. In turn, what they have done is they stole all those gold thread, finest silk and all, money and all, they kept in their bags, and now they are sitting on an empty loom and they are just pretending, they are just acting that they are working all these days. So when minister went there, he saw that there was nothing on the loom. There was no cloth on the loom, but the weaver was saying that, see sir, see the cloth and how beautiful it is, and it is wonderful, isn't it wonderful? And now minister was in a dilemma. If he says that there is no cloth, then he has to accept that he's a fool. So immediately, without a second thought, he said that that's really magnificent, it's an extraordinary cloth I have seen. So it's such a beautiful ultimate cloth. So he said that, and he came out of that room. And king called the minister again. So king said, how is the cloth? The minister answered, sir, it's absolutely beautiful. It is one of the finest cloth I've ever seen. So the king was also like, no, he felt very happy, and he himself wanted to go and check the cloth. He took some of his ministers, some of his soldiers to the room of the weavers. And when all these people went there, nobody could see the cloth, not even the king. So now everybody were like pretending that they can see the cloth, because if they say that there's no cloth, everybody has to accept that they are fools, because the specialty of the cloth is only fools can see that, but only wise men can see that, but fools cannot see the cloth. So that's why they were all really shocked to see that there was no cloth, but still they have to see that there is a cloth. So king also thought that, am I a fool? There's no cloth over there. So when they say that, sir, this is a beautiful cloth, so it really suits you, and this is a beautiful cloth, and also king also said that, yes, it's really magnificent, it's really very good, I'm really impressed with the kind of work you are doing. The officers also they were looking at the looms very keenly, okay, but they could not find anything over the looms. So they all said calm, and they all said that, okay, now this cloth is really beautiful. And the the minister said that, the old minister said that there was a procession next week. So, sir, because there's a procession next week, you can wear these clothes and you can come out, and they are actually looking very beautiful. And if you wear them, you look more handsome than before. So you wear the clothes and you come out next week. So you wear that robes in the sense the clothes. So you wear the clothes which are made by these weavers, and emperor really felt very happy, and he said that, yes, I will wear this clothes and then I will come out. Do you think there are any clothes over there? No, they were all just acting, they were all just pretending that they are doing the work, but there were actually no clothes at all. Now come to the page number 70. And now the weavers, they worked very hard. They worked very hard in the work. They worked hard in such a way that everybody saw them. They felt that, oh, these people are really working very hard. And at last they said that the cloth is ready. Now it's only time to stitch. So immediately now they made a robe, that means a long gown from top to bottom. There will be a long gown. So you might have seen the Chinese emperors and all, they used to wear the long gowns like that. So it was a long gown thing. So they said that the cloth was ready, and they took a pair of scissors and they were cutting in the air as if they are cutting a cloth. They were acting, and also they took some needles and they started sewing that cloth as if there is a cloth or something, but there was nothing. But they were only doing that all things in the air, and they never did it with the thread. So there was no thread, but they were all just doing a kind of acting, so that everybody know that they are stitching something. And they all, after some time, they said, see, they said with a great excitement and said that, see, the emperor cloths are ready. Now emperor can wear them for the procession. They are absolutely ready. Emperor, please come and check the clothes. So the emperor went to the weavers and along with his officers, and the weavers raised the arms of the emperor like this. They raised the arms of the emperor like this, and these are the trousers. And they said that, okay, so these are the trousers, and this is a long coat which we have made for you. So, and they also said that it's so light that it's like a flower petal. It's so light in weight, it's of no weight. So they are such a lightweighted clothes, and even if you wear them also, you will not feel the cloth on your body. So if you wear this dress and all, you will feel that you are wearing something on the body. But they said that even if you wear them also, you will not feel anything. That is what they said to the king. And one of the officers said that, yes, that's the beauty of it. And everybody said that, yes, it's really a beautiful cloth, and that's the beauty, that's the specialty of that cloth. But they're all telling all these things, but they could not see any cloth over there. They could not see any cloth over there. So, and because there was nothing to see, because these people, they never weaved anything. They only stole all the gold, the silk and money and everything, and they kept in their bags. They packed them. And now they said that, Majesty, will your Majesty take off your clothes? Your Majesty, please remove your clothes. We want to put these clothes on your body. Then, and you can wear these clothes. And then, if you remove your old clothes, you can put on the new clothes. The emperor took all of his clothes. He took all of his clothes, and then the maid, all these men and all, they came close to him. Okay, they were acting like they were putting the clothes on his body, so they asked him to like put the shoulders like this, and then they put the cloth like this. So they were all only acting all these things and all. And the emperor stood in front of the mirror. He was moving round and round. He was looking the back side, he was looking the front side. Okay, and everybody were telling that how well His Majesty looks in his new clothes. Everybody was shouting that, see our emperor, he is like looking very, very handsome, so beautiful in this new clothes. What a nice clothes the weavers have made. So they were all praising them because they couldn't see anything. If they say that they don't see clothes on the body of emperor, they will be fools. So king also was not able to see anything, and the people also not able to see anything. They were only acting as if they are seeing everything. And now it's a time for the procession. The king came out. Do you think he has clothes on his body? No, he doesn't have clothes on his body, but he still came out for the procession, and he started walking with all his officers behind. People in the streets, all of them cried that the emperor's clothes, like they are so beautiful, such a nice clothes emperor was wearing, but he doesn't have any clothes on his body. And a little child was there. He saw the king, and he said he has nothing on at all. Now he loudly said that emperor has nothing on his body. He is not wearing anything. He doesn't have anything on his body. He has nothing on. And all the people also, they started crying. There is nothing on the body of emperor. Is wearing nothing. He doesn't have clothes on his body. All they were shouting, and emperor was really very unhappy. And now he came to know that he's really not wearing anything. But the problem is the procession has to go on. They have to walk. So he knew that the people were right. He has nothing on his body, but still he could not do anything because the procession has to go on. So that is how the story of the emperor's new clothes ends. Okay, so we may think that the king really realized his mistake and he left. And even the two people, do you think they will be in the kingdom? No, they might have run away with the clothes, silk, and also the gold thread. So I don't think they will come back to the kingdom again. So that is how king was deceived by them. But now he might have realized that what is the fact. Okay, now what you do is you write a beautiful ending for this, how king would realize and how his behavior will change. Okay, that will be your homework. Okay, children, so here there are some questions. Was the king wise? Was the king wise? Do you think king was wise? No, he was not at all wise, right? Because he could not guess that the two people were deceivers. That's the first thing. Okay, keep it aside. And he spent a lot of money on clothes instead of carrying his people, carrying his kingdom. He was really a careless person. So I don't think he was a wise man. What would have happened if the old minister had told the king the truth? If the old minister has come to the king and said that, sir, I could not see any cloth over there, then he would have become a fool in front of the king. So king would say, you are a wise minister. I thought you are really a minister. You are giving me good suggestions, but actually you are a very ignorant person. You are a fool. So that is what the king would have said. Why did everyone pretend that they could see the cloth? Because everyone, they were pretending, they were acting that they see the cloth. Because if they say that we don't see the cloth, then they all will become a fool. The king will know that they are all fools. They are not really wise, and they may lose their jobs also. There were people who cheated as the weavers did. Share here with your classmates. You know about such cheats. So you might know some of the people who really cheat the other people. So if you know about some of those kind of people and all, you just tell about those kind of cheatings which happened to you or which you heard from somebody else. Okay, so by this we come to the end of the 4th unit. Okay, so by this we come to the end of the 4 units. Okay, children, so see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great day. Take care. Bye, everybody.